Hello friends, I'm loving this music. I'm actually going to restart the game so we can watch the intro, but I wanted to have the music playing because it's... But yeah, so this is Murder by Numbers. It seems to be a Picross murder mystery game. So, I am all for it. It looks really cute. I'm loving the music. I'm gonna start it over again so we can all watch the beautiful intro. Ah! It's so cute! It's cute! Okay, so now we know. So new game. Case 1, show's over. Cool. I am Scout. I can't see anything. I know. I'll run the visual recalibration routines. Oh, data's damaged. I don't know if it's voice acted. The basics of image reconstruction are simple. See that grid? By filling in certain squares, a picture will appear. The clues inside of the grid, yeah, this is just how you... Yeah, I know. I know how to play Picross. Cool. Yep. Okay. I mean, I know how to play Picross, so this is... I'm loving this music so much. You found right arrow. Oh, it was an arrow pointing right. Okay, on to the next one. Well, loving this. I'm assuming this is all what I have to do. I know how to play Picross. This is pissing me off. I know how this works. Stop. I know. I just want to play some Picross. I don't need to be told how to play Picross. Hello? Oh, it wants me to also do that. I really just hate tutorials on things I already know how to do. It's a kitty. Oh, a dog. I apologize. A dog. How cute. Let's try the others. Well. Yeah, with some games, tutorials are optional, but this one, they're like, let's teach you how to play Picross, something that a lot of people know how to play. That's not good. Okay, let's try to bring them online. Where am I? You seem to be in a junkyard. Accessing memory. 85% memory corruption? How? What happened? I should try and find a way out. Oh, it's a garbage bag. Wait, does that mean this is a garbage dump? Did someone throw me away? I think we can do normal difficulty. Several hours later. And that's how I discovered the missing murder weapon. It was inside the butler all along. My God, I can't believe I didn't think of that. I couldn't have done it without your help, Detective Oates. After all, someone has to distract that swarm of bees. You're right. We make a great team. It's just lucky we were in the neighborhood. We'll always be where we're needed, Oates, because wherever there's murder, there's Miss Terry. Cut. Oh, I get it. It was a... that's the last of the reshoots, everyone. Great work. Enjoy your summer break, okay? Ugh. Thank God for that. I hate reshoots. Like, I already nailed it the first time. It's not my fault I'm surrounded by a bunch of talentless idiots. Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry, Honor. You're not an idiot. Honor, can I see you in my office real quick? Sure. I'll be right there. Another meeting with the showrunner? I wish he paid that much attention to the real talent around here. Better run along now. Keep it together, Honor. 4 months until next season. 4 months before you have to talk to her again. Thanks, Becky. Hope you have a great summer. Hope you have a great summer. Ugh, what a suck-up. Please, come in. How's it going? Your wife doing okay? My wife, yeah, she's fine. Listen, this is hard. What's going on? What's going on, Blake? You know you can tell me anything. It's about your contract. My contract? I don't understand. I wish there was something I could do, but... Wait, are you firing me? This isn't what I wanted. You're the showrunner, Blake. Don't act like you've got no choice. No warning, no negotiation. You're supposed to be my friend. Please, Honor, I wish I could explain it. Try! Do we keep just smacking him? I can't. I'm loving this outfit. What about the show? You can't just get rid of Detective Oates. The fans will go crazy. You're telling me 3 weeks of hate mail just for changing the theme song? But sometimes things come up, unexpected things. I have to do whatever it takes. The network put forward the idea of a talking poodle a few months back. I might try it out. Animal companions are big right now. Right. Replaced by a dog. That's dignified. I know this is coming at a bad time. Forget it, Blake. I don't need your sympathy. What I need is for you to have my back, like you always used to. But I guess that's not going to happen. This isn't what I wanted, Honor, I swear. I wish I could believe you. Damn. I can't believe this. 4 years of hard work and then I'm out, just like that? What am I supposed to do now? Miss Mizrahi, good to see you. Say, you haven't seen any kids running around out here, have you? Did the Friday Fun Show audience escape again? Not since they started strapping them into their seats. I don't know what voices to do right now, so this is what's happening. I just got a report about kids spraying graffiti on the studio lot. Same thing happened last summer. Oh, but look at me going on. You just finished filming by now, right? Sounds like a fire code violation. Oh, yeah. I'm finished. Like, not coming back finished. What? No way! Yeah, Blake isn't renewing my contract. Oh, geez, that's awful. I thought you two were friends. Me too. And what about the money? And what about money? What with your husband being out of the picture? Wasn't this your only income? Apparently that's the voice he is now. Gosh, I'd be terrified if it was me. I'm getting stomachache just thinking about it. I was trying not to think about it, Bill. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Me and my big mouth. But you'll be fine, Miss Mizrahi. I just know it. I'm sure you got a plan. So far, the plan is go home and find something strong to drink. You take care of yourself, okay? Plenty of people here will be sad to see you go, me included. Thanks, Bill. Hey, shouldn't you be looking for those kids? Kids? What kids? Oh, right! I'd better go. See you around. Now, where'd I put my car keys? I thought I had them in my handbag somewhere. Detective Oates? I'm not in the mood to sign autographs right now. Oates isn't my name. I'm just an actress, and this really isn't a good time. But I need your help, Detective, just an actress. I'm not a detective. Could you please just... It's so cute! You're not a fan. What are you? I am Scout. That was my cat's name. We recently had to put her down. She was a good cat. Is this some kind of prank? Processing. Prank. A practical joke. A deception. No, I'm not a prank. I am Scout. So far seems to be as... Alright, where's the hidden camera? I'm equipped with a digital imaging device. If that's what you mean, it isn't hidden, but it may be hard to see from where you're standing. Do you have any other questions? Listen, this is all real clever, hilarious, really, but I've had a bad day and I'm not in the mood. Unless you can find my car keys, I suggest you get lost. I can't help find your car keys. I can find anything. Activating object identification mode. Okay. So. Oops. Oops, no. No, I was right. Oops. Haha. There we go. Doesn't look like anything. Oh, no, that's a tampon. You found car key? There, it's in your bag. That's not my car key. That's a tampon. Oh, tampon. Made from absorbent material. A tampon is a feminine... I know what it is. I just don't get how this is supposed to help me open my car. Oh, yes, sorry. I'm detecting multiple faults in my object recognition systems, and I really have to be going. Wait, I still need your help. I told you I'm not a real detective. Hell, I'm not even a fake one anymore. What could you possibly want me to help you with? I don't remember. Great. Well, good luck with that. Now get lost, will you? This isn't funny anymore. Okay. Oh, it's so sad. I swear, LA gets weirder every day. Now, where are those keys? Maybe I left them back in the studio. Oh, oh, baby. They must be around here somewhere. Ah! What was that? It sounded like it came from Blake's office. Okay. Becky? I thought I heard a scream. Are you okay? He's dead. Blake! Oh no. They must think it's us. I just came in and oh right, that was her. I think I'm gonna hurl. Hey, don't leave me in here on my own. Oh, hi, Honor. Oh my god, is that Blake? What happened? I don't know. I heard Becky scream and... Oh, geez, what are we gonna do? We gotta stay calm, right? I can do that. But then, oh my god, it's going way too fast. Can I slow down the speed? No, of course not. I can't do anything right now. It's just going way too fast on the ones where it auto does itself, and I don't know what it's saying. I'm not qualified for this. They taught me how to check ID and how to operate the little gate, but not this. We have to call the police. Oh, yeah, good idea. Call the cops. They'll know what to do. They're professionals. You just wait here. It'll all be fine. But geez, just seeing the blood there makes me... Oh my god. It just goes way too fast. I'm trying to fucking read it. Bill. Right, yeah, police. Sorry, I'll go get help. Blake, why? Episode 1. Show's over. And he was just lying there. Oh, is this guy supposed to be English? That's not going to happen. I'm not going to try and do an English accent. But what kind of accent, what kind of voice does he need? Well, right now I'm just going to... Bloody hell, I'm sorry, Honor. No one should have to see that. I just don't get it. Who would want to hurt Blake? He looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Is this everyone? All staff present and correct, sir. Well, everyone except Blake, on account of his being dead and all. Love it. Oh, geez, me and my big mouth again. Sorry, everyone. I just can't believe what's happened. We're all... Oh, my God. Ahem. I'll take it from here, thanks. I'm Senior Detective Jerry Cross. I'll be leading the investigation into the death of your showrunner, Blake. I realize this is a difficult time for everyone, but if you work with me, we can see that justice is served. First off, who found the body? Becky found the body. I came running when I heard her scream. He was dead when he found him. How should I know? I'm not a doctor. Becky, he's trying to help. Sorry, Detective, she's obviously still in shock. And who are you exactly? I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Honor Mizrahi, I'm an actress. Honor Mizrahi, huh? Well, I'll be. You've probably seen the show Murder Mystery. I play Detective Oates. Of course he's seen it. We're a smash hit. Yeah, that must be it. I'm Becky Call, by the way, star of the show and soon to be winner of this year's Starshine Award for Best Actress. Hopefully. Glad to meet you. Now, what I need you to do is an autograph, of course, but I'm going to have to ask you for a small fee. I don't want your autograph, Miss Call. I just want you to think about what you saw. You'll all have to submit statements after I've examined the crime scene. Do you need anything else until then, or can we go? I think we could all do with some time to process what's happened. Hold it. No one's going home. There's been a murder. I don't want anyone leaving this room until I've got the place secured. Understood? You're being cute, right? You can't lock us in here. There's no bathroom. Use a paper cup if you have to. I want to keep all of you in one place until I got the facts straight. Listen, senior detective, I am not going in a cup. Where do you think we are, a frat party? What's your name? Casey LeBeau, award-winning hair and makeup artiste. Enchanted to meet you. Aren't you Brit supposed to be good at keeping things bottled up? Well, now's your chance. I know he's supposed to be English, but I'm not gonna do an English accent. Thank you. Boyfriend in the other room. Thank you. Any other questions? Who's that hiding in the corner? Me? I wasn't hiding. I got nothing to hide, Mr. Cross. I mean, Officer Cross. It's not officer, it's senior detective. Who are you? What are you doing here? Right. Senior detective. Got it. My name's Tully. I was just getting a drink when all hell broke loose. Senior inspector, sir. Let me say it slowly so you get it. Senior detective. And okay, yes, keep them all in one place so they can get their story straight. And I meant, what are you doing here in the studio? What's your job here? Oh, why didn't you say so? God, why did I start going like different voice? I'm a handyman by day, bodybuilder and model at night. I'm gonna be the next Schwarzenegger. That's great, and definitely want to circle back around to this. But we still haven't solved my Wii problem. For God's sake, I'm not your babysitter, Mr. LeBeau. The matter is closed. As for everyone else, I don't care if you're an actress, the next Schwarzenegger, or William goddamn Shatner. You're all suspects until I say otherwise. You, security guy. Bill, wasn't it? Take me to the crime scene. Everyone else, just sit tight while I do my job. Okay. The real crime around here are those eyebrows. Someone needs to pluck those girls before they get into a cat fight. I suppose we're stuck here. So, Tully, let's talk about your bodybuilding. Several hours later. Where's my robot baby? Egg, come on already. Let me out. Would you stop making so much noise? He obviously can't hear you. It's Friday night. I'm supposed to be at a party in like 3 hours. How am I supposed to get ready if I'm sticking here with you losers? You realize Blake's dead, right? And all you can think about is your stupid party? Just because Blake's dead doesn't mean my social life has to die too. Door unlocks. It's about time. I thought you were ignoring me. I was. Would have kept it that way too, but I found this guy in a hallway over by the set. You got any other potential suspects wandering around that I should know about? You tell me, you're the detective. Maybe if your security guard had checked the place out properly, I wouldn't have to ask. John, you're gonna stay here until I say otherwise, got it? Yes, detective. Doesn't he look like he has that voice? Hi, I'm John Redford. Looks like you're stuck here with us now, John. You'd better not need the bathroom. Oh my god, you're Miss Terry. Yeah, I know who I am, thanks. And you're Detective Oates. Wow, am I guest starring in a new episode or something? Right, hilarious. Who are you again? I don't remember what voice I just gave him. I literally was just talking as him. Don't worry about her. She's just starved for attention. So, are you a new crew member, or... Me? Work on the show? I wish. No, I'm just a fan. Like, the biggest fan. I can't believe I'm actually talking to Becky Call. This is amazing. A fan? Well, why didn't you say so? It's always a pleasure to meet someone who appreciates my talent. I seriously can't even. Everyone on Usenet is going to go nuts when I tell them about this. Oh my god, he's one of those freaks from the internet. What if he's the killer? Killer? What are you talking about? Oh, come on, Becky. He only just got here. It could have been any one of us. Even you, Becky. Me? Oh no, you must have lost your tiny mind. Why didn't I see it sooner? Honor did it. Excuse me? Could someone maybe explain what's going on? Think about it. She's the one who just got fired. What the what? You got fired? It happened right before this thing with Blake. I didn't know how to tell you. You don't need to be Miss Terry to realize that's one hell of a motive for murder. Don't you go throwing stones, Miss Glasshouse 1996. We all know that you and Blake were fighting over your new contract. I don't have to listen to this. Don't you walk away from me. I don't remember what his voice... And like, I literally was just doing his voice. Could someone please tell me what's happening? Everything's falling apart. First you get fired, then your friend gets murdered, you know? I just wish I could do something instead of being stuck in here. If I could get out. Maybe I can help. Am I hearing voices? And maybe we really have been locked in here too long. Hello! You again? What are you doing here? Helping! Do you need me to find something? A killer. And it could be anyone in this room. Even you? No, not me. I just don't know how to prove that yet. Maybe that's how I can help. Do I know I can trust you? I don't even know what you are. Ask me anything you want. I'll try my best to answer. Okay. Settings. Text speed. Slow. God. Ah. Hello, Detective Just an Actress. Please, call me Honor. It's a pleasure to meet you, Honor. I am Scout. What would you like to know? What are you? First things first, what are you? Good question. Unfortunately, I don't have the answer. That's why I need a detective. You don't know anything about yourself? I know I'm a robot. I'm equipped with radar, an imaging camera, and over 200 megabytes of storage. Because this takes place in the 90s, so that's a lot of storage for the 90s. So you're some kind of flying camera? Unclear. Most of my subroutines are corrupted, but many are for searching optical data and matching to known objects. Oh, baby, I know. However, most of my object database has been lost. That explains the tampon thing. How'd you lose so much data? I don't know. My memory banks were severely deteriorated when I came online. Huh. Seems like you're quite the mystery, Scout. Where did you come from? I was hiding under the table. I followed you inside, and I didn't mean in here. I mean, who made you? I don't know. Oh, it's so like up with Doug. I was hiding under your porch because I love you. I don't know. All that tech and no warranty card? Better hope you don't need any spare parts. Okay, let's work backwards. How did you get here? I was following the street when I saw it. Murder Mystery, solving mysteries every Thursday. The billboard outside the studio. Do you solve mysteries on other days as well? I don't know if I can wait until Thursday. You said you were following the street. Where were you before? A bad place. There were broken electronics everywhere. No wonder I was damaged. You mean the scrap heap? Who would throw something like you away? That's what I want to find out. What do you want from me? So what do you want from me? I told you I'm not a real detective. I understand, but perhaps you can help me find one. Scout, I've got my own problems. One of my friends is dead. Also, maybe you haven't noticed, but we're locked inside a break room. I can't help anyone right now. Then let me help you. I can find a way out of this room so you can prove your innocence. And then I'll be free to help you? It's logical, is it not? Can't argue with that. How do I know I can trust you? Just a tiny flying robot. My friend is dead. For all I know, you could have killed him. I would never hurt anyone. I don't even know how. I only want to find out who I am. Baby. Okay. I don't see any weapons on you. I guess you're safe. Yeah, it's so cute. But I swear, if you go HAL 9000 on me, we're through. So, can you find me a way out of here? Sure, I'll do a quick scan. I found a way out. There's a gap in the wall. It's behind you, approximately 6 feet, 8 inches tall. That's the door, Scout. If I could get out that way, I wouldn't need your help. Scout must be protected at all costs. I completely agree. Sorry, my logic circuits are obviously still warming up. Give me a moment to make a more detailed scan. Investigate. Use Scout's scanning mode to locate objects of interest. Wait. Great. I don't know. Air vent. Beautiful. I think I've located another way out. Could you verify that's not another door? vent. That might actually work. Or at least it works in the movies. Only problem is it's sealed up with a metal cover. You don't happen to have a crowbar, do you? I don't think I have that feature. Worth a try. The cover seems to be held in place by 4 metal screws. It can probably be removed for access. Okay, so we need a screwdriver. I'm guessing you don't have one of those either. No, I'll be sure to bring it up with my creator if I ever find them. What do you think you're doing? And what is that thing supposed to be? I am Scout! Anna, are you really that desperate for friends? I always knew you were weird, but I didn't think it was this bad. Have you written your statement yet? I can't write in these conditions. Any one of you could be a murderer. So could you. Pretty convenient you found Blake dead, isn't it? Oh, why would I kill my own showrunner? That's career suicide. Ugh. It's taking that detective so long. You'd think someone his age would value time. For once, I agree with you. Scout found an air vent that leads out of the room. I'm gonna get out of here and prove I'm innocent. What? No way. I'm not letting you sneak out while I'm stuck in here. What are you gonna do? Tie me to a chair? If you so much as touch that air vent, I'm telling Detective Cross. You get fired, Blake dies, and then you try to escape? You don't look so innocent to me. What if she's right? Escaping this room may not be the best option. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense, Scout, and we have to move fast. The longer we wait, the more time the killer has to cover their tracks. How do you know that? I've picked up a thing or two over the years. Murder mysteries were always my favorite kind of story. I just never expected to be in one. But before we can get out of here, we have to find some way to distract Becky. Ugh, what do you want? How are you holding up? I'll be okay. No thanks to that idiot detective. I can't believe he's left us locked in here without any protection. What if the killer tries to finish off the rest of us? You don't think they'd be trying to lay low? How should I know? I'm not a murderer. Maybe not. On the other hand, what? That contract thing? Don't be stupid on her. That's just business. I'm not a suspect. I'm a victim of circumstance. Stream cat. Sounds like you don't think much of Detective Cross. He's so old. I thought real detectives were supposed to be cool and mysterious. The only thing mysterious about him is why he hasn't been retired yet. Were you really fighting with Blake about your contract? I do not want to talk about it. But can you believe these people? I'm their biggest star and they can't even find a few $1,000s for promotion. I swear, it's like they want the show to die this award season. And don't get me started on... What are you smiling about? Nothing. It's just that you didn't want to talk about it. So, how does it feel to finally meet your biggest fan? Who, John? He's so pathetic. He keeps trying to talk to me about poetry or some crap, as if I want to hear poetry at a time like this. You think your biggest fan would know you aren't interested in art? I am into art, but fashion is the art of the 90s, Anna. I picked the perfect voice for her. And John is anything but fashionable. Because I'm doing the Sandy voice from Daria, you know, the president of the fashion club. If you really want to get out of here, you should let me go. The sooner I can prove I'm innocent, the sooner Detective Cross can concentrate on finding the real killer. No way. If I have to be sticking here with you, then so do you. You're just mad because you're going to miss your stupid party. Duh, it's the social event of the season, and I'm supposed to be there in 3 hours. If I don't get out of here soon, everyone will be drunk by the time I get there. They won't even notice me arriving. You're more worried about getting to a party on time than about Blake. Don't you care at all? Of course I care. It's tragic. But this isn't just any party. It's a Mitzi McCree party. Do you know how hard it is to get on her guest list? I've been trying for months. Not that you'd understand. You always get invited to these parties with your husband. Oops. Sorry. Ex-husband. Maybe now you're divorced, you'll finally see what it's like for people like me. You know, people who got where they are through hard work, not by marrying some rich guy. I auditioned like everyone else. Oh, sure. And who got you the audition in the first place? I still don't understand why you divorced him. If I had a guy who got me into Mitzi McCree parties, I'd never give him up. Okay, bye, bitch. Investigate. Popsicle? I don't know what it's. Screwdriver. You found screwdriver. Honor, I found something. My ontological database indicates it is some kind of tool, but all for the data is damaged or missing. It's a screwdriver, Scout. This is just what we needed. Hey, Tully, wasn't it? I'm guessing this is yours? Huh. What makes you think that? Well, because, I mean, you're a handyman, so... Oh, right. Yeah. Huh. Sorry. So, do you mind if I borrow this? Mind? Why would I mind? I'll lend you a tool anytime you like. Ew. Maybe after we get out of here, you and me could go grab a coffee. Scout, you've got a cattle prod attachment. Now's the time. Well, you know where I'll be if you change your mind. Oh wait, I wonder if perhaps... No, she's the only one we can question. Okay then. Oops. Oh, I did something wrong. Yeah. That's supposed to be 2. Interesting. That can't be right though. Let's just undo a bunch of this. Okay, now. Wait, this should be here. So this is wrong. Or this is wrong. Okay, can I just start over? I'm just gonna start over. Sometimes I'm not very smart, and that's okay. Okay, so this, definitely correct. So is this. So. One. 2, 3. 4, 4, 6. As expected. So that's all done. So is this and this. There we go. Honor Scout is my child now. You found Miss Terry toy. What's this toy doing here? Hey, be careful with that. Don't you realize what you're holding? Some kind of action figure? Action figure? That's not an action figure. It's a Miss Terry figurine. And a rare one too, if I'm not mistaken. Huh. Thought it looked familiar. Guess I didn't recognize Becky without a scowl on her face. How come it's so valuable? Well, since you're interested, this particular figurine has a small but hilarious mistake. Take a look at the face. Do you notice anything? Aside from strong urge to pull Becky's head off? Oh no, the eyes are the wrong color. Isn't that funny? Like, how do you get the eyes the wrong color on Miss Terry? They only made 200 before they noted the problem, so they're very rare. I wonder how it got here. I've actually got another one just like it right here in my... Wait, is that mine? You took it out of my bag. You're a thief. A thief? It was just lying here on the floor. On the floor? But it's worth hundreds of dollars. There are people out there that would kill to own this. Calm down. It's just a piece of plastic. Just a piece of plastic? Come on, John. Remember what Dr. Frierstein taught you. I'm sorry if I shouted. I just can't stand to see priceless collectibles being abused, especially when they belong to me. Sorry, John, I really didn't know it was yours. You should probably take it back before I get any ideas about shoving Plastic Becky here into the garbage disposal. No, Dr. Feuerstein said I have to learn to share. Besides, you are Detective Oates after all. I can trust you. If I can't trust you, who can I trust? You were kidding about the garbage disposal thing, right? Can I question anyone that's not Becky? No, I can still only question Becky. Oh. Oh, great. Even more crappy merchandise. Is that outfit from the Marching Band episode? Nope, it's from the one with the alien bug cult. Ugh, I hated that episode. You know, it took Casey 3 hours to get all that green gunk out of my hair. Excuse me, Miss Call, I couldn't help but overhearing, and I have to politely disagree. It wasn't just gunk, it was insect mucus, and it wasn't green, it was gray. I've seen it on VHS about 100 times. I didn't care what color it was. That crap was in my hair. But those details are very important. Without a consistent world, the show would fall apart at the seams. Oh, please. It's all made up anyway. As long as I am there, people will keep watching. But the real fans value internal logic. You gotta construct a rich and consistent canon to build long-term viewership. Ooh, what the hell have canons got to do with anything? Ugh. Ugh, I can't believe you're ignorant. This is exactly what caused the show to go downhill last season. You ought to be ashamed of what you've done. It downhill? Are you crazy? I've never looked better. Has this guy seen TV? This isn't about you. No, I know you're crazy. Well, that'll work for a distraction. I didn't know human faces could display that shade of red. John really cares about the show, huh? I almost feel bad for Becky. Almost. I think we have everything we need now, Honor. Are you ready to open the air vent? Ready as I'll ever be. You? I'm looking forward to exploring this ventilation system with you. You know, I can't tell if you're joking or not. I don't know if I'm capable of joking, Honor, but I would like to learn how. Oh, this is like the new 6, but not snarky. I need to finish Heaven's Vault. That's what I need to do after I play this game. I'll finish Heaven's Vault. I miss 6. 6 was such a good robot. Wait, before we climb in, any idea where this vent goes? I don't want to end up in the furnace. I could try mapping the internal topography with active radar. I don't have a clue what that means, but if you think it'll help. Puzzle start. Oops. Keep doing that. It's a thing. You found ventilation map. Can we go up in rank? Ah, sweet. Detective rank up. A new bonus puzzle has been added to Scout's memory bank. Scout is so good. Mapping complete. The vent leads to another room of similar size to this. Probably Blake's office. I didn't think I'd be heading back there so soon. Should I look for another way out? No, if I'm gonna find a way to prove I didn't kill him, his office is the best place to start. Just hope we don't run into Detective Cross when we get in there. This fit looks pretty tight. You sure we're not gonna get stuck in there? Don't worry, Honor. My sensors have already measured your body, and... You did what? I took approximate measurements of your body. Compared to the diameter of the ventilation shaft, it's unlikely you'll become stuck. Did I do something bad? Scout, you can't do that kind of thing without asking. Sorry, Honor. I didn't realize. How about you just delete those measurements and we'll pretend this never happened? What measurements? Doho, I'm going to turn up this because I don't think you guys were hearing those cute little noises. Hey, you can make jokes. Come on, let's get in that air vent before I start having second thoughts. Okay. No sign of Detective Cross. What's the plan now? The text crawl sound reminds you of Ace Attorney. Good question. I'll find whoever did this to you, Blake. I'll make sure of it. Everyone in the vicinity would hear them crawling through that vent? Yes, they would. Scout, can you see anything? I can currently see 432 objects. Can you be more specific, or should I scan them all individually? No, I mean, can you see anything that might shed some light on what happened? And before you say anything, I don't mean the desk lamp. Understood. I'll scan the room. Okay, so I'm gonna save here. And we're gonna stretch. Oh, okay. So, let's take a stretch break. Across. Other side. Is it too loud now? I think it is. There we go. I think that's better. Okay. Up and over. Other side. Head to one side. Head to the other side. Shoulders up and back. Up and forward. Don't. There we go. Don't hyperextend your elbow like me, kids. Another side. And down. And another side. Just don't hyperextend everything like I am. It's fine. Okay. There we go. Nice stretch. Cool. Investigate. Okay. So 1 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the kind of thing that you can do in Picross that I never do because I'm silly. I don't know if that's... that helps. Helps. There we go. Whatever this is. Medical report. Nice. Sweet. This is the medical examiner's report. Detective Cross must have called someone in to check the body. We use these in Murder Mystery when we need to know the basics about a murder. You know, cause of death, time of death. People were murdered on your TV show? Well, yeah, it's literally in the title. I didn't realize. I thought you said you were innocent. No one actually dies on the show, Scout. They're just acting. Acting. Acting? Ah, I see. The show wasn't real. You were just pretending to be an actress. No, I don't have time to explain this right now. Just give me a minute to read this report. Cause of death, blunt force trauma to the head. Just like the detective said. Time of death, approximately 4:30 p.m. Where was I at 4:30 p.m.? According to my internal chronometer, that's when we met in the parking lot. Of course! Scout, I think I just found my alibi. You. Miss Mizraki, what are you doing here? Okay, let's take a moment. I need to get up. My legs are falling asleep. So, we'll just take a second. We'll go on a quick break and be right back. Because I'm smart. I'm a very smart person. It's fine. There's text for you guys to have read. It's okay. It's good. You don't need to hear my bad voice anyway. She's gummed up the machine something awful. Bill, I've got to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. Can you help? You know I'd do anything to help you out, Miss Mizrahi. I don't want to get in trouble. What have you been doing since Detective Cross arrived? He put me in charge of guarding the crime scene. He's got a lot to do, so I'm supposed to make sure no one gets in here or touches anything. You didn't touch anything, did you? Who, me? Of course not. You've got nothing to worry about. What about the medical examiner's report? You were just reading it a minute ago. Did you forget? The report? Oh, geez, that's super important. I'm gonna be in so much trouble if Detective Cross hears about this. Thanks, Scout. You're welcome, Honor. Baby! What do you think of Detective Cross? Honestly, he's kinda scary. I told him I liked his badge and he towered over me like some kind of enormous angry telephone pole. I swear, he looks twice as big up close. He just stood there frowning at me, felt like hours, then he pointed at my tie and said it was unprofessional. I like this tie. All I want is to prove to Detective Cross that I didn't kill Blake. You're a smart cookie, Miss Mizrahi, but shouldn't we let the detective do his job? And stay in the break room all night? No thanks. Maybe he knows what he's doing, but it's taking too long. At this rate, the real killer is going to get away before he's even interviewed us. I know I'm just an actress in a detective show. I'm not a detective, I just play one on TV. Hell, I wasn't even the main character, but I can help. Maybe, but you're gonna need some serious evidence to convince Detective Cross you're not a suspect. The medical examiner's report says Blake died around 4:30 p.m. I'd left Blake's office way before that. That's great, but can you prove it? I've seen it in your show. You need evidence. Scout, did you record anything on those cameras of yours? Yes, Honor. I automatically keep a cyclical buffer of the past few hours of visual input. However, I have no way of displaying those images. All that technology and they didn't think to give you a printer? I'll add it to the list. You know, that reminds me of the fancy CCTV system we're supposed to get. Then they trimmed the budget and it ended up only getting installed out in the parking lot. Typical management, I'm telling you. Any excuse to cut corners. It's all, we can't afford more security. Wait, are you saying there's CCTV outside? Sure. No one ever showed how to use it, but it's there. The CCTV can prove my alibi. I was in the parking lot when the murder happened. Can you pull the footage to show Detective Cross? Well, in theory, but you need my fingerprint to open the security office door and I'm supposed to stay here and guard the crime scene. Guard it from who? Everyone else is locked in the break room. What if the murderer comes back? Then Scout will, blast him with his death ray. Really? He can do that? Honor, I don't have... Yes! That is a thing that he can do, absolutely. How could you go and get that... Now, not how. Now, could you go and get that tape, please? Oh, geez. Okay, if you're sure, I'll be quick as I can. Honor, I don't have a death ray. I love him so much. I know, Scout. Just play along, okay? My first real crime scene. It's nothing like I imagined. I thought you pretended to solve crimes on your TV show. I did, and I've read so many mystery novels, seen so many movies. It sounds stupid now, but I guess I convinced myself I'd know how to handle a real murder. Now I'm standing here looking at the body of my friend and... Bill, did you get the tapes already? Jesus! Detective Cross will do just fine, thanks. You want to give me an explanation, or shall I skip straight to the handcuffs? Can't wait to see how you're gonna try and talk your way out of this. I can explain everything. Okay. Oh, okay. I can explain everything. How'd you even get in here? Through the air vent. The air vent. Who do you think you are, John McClane? Maybe if you hadn't locked us in the break room, I could have used the door like a normal person. Oh, really? My apologies. I didn't realize I should have made it easier for you to tamper with the crime scene. I realize this looks bad, but I got sick of waiting around. You haven't even taken our statements yet. This is real life, not some 2-bit TV show. Good police work takes time. Sure. I'm just trying to find some way to prove I didn't kill Blake. He was my friend. And you thought breaking into the crime scene was going to help your case. Actually, it did. There's solid proof I didn't do it. Bill's just gone to get the security tapes. I was beginning to wonder where he'd gone. Maybe you convinced him to leave so you could screw around with the real evidence. You'll see once he gets back. You just have to trust me. Trust doesn't get you very far in my line of work. What's taking so long? We've been stuck in that room for hours. I'm just doing my job. There are a lot of things to cover. Security, photography, evidence collection. I've read enough mysteries to know it shouldn't be taking this long. Something's wrong. So I'm a little understaffed. Nothing I can't handle. Oh, great. It's reassuring to know that Blake's death is so high on LAPD's list of priorities. Their list of priorities in the 90s was specifically go out and murder black people. You know, they're not there to solve murders. They're there to commit them. Sorry. Just little Southern Californian things. Causing riots. No big deal. Central's screwing me around again, but it won't work. I might be old, but I'm not getting pushed into a desk job yet. Takes as long as it takes, and that's the end of it. Have you got any leads? Yeah, I'm looking at one right now. Please, detective. I was just trying to help. Being a detective on TV doesn't mean you're qualified to waltz in and take over a real murder investigation. Real police work isn't a game. It's Hey, Detective Cross, this is in fact a game. You don't know the first thing about it. That's where you're wrong. My dad was on the force. And I suppose he told you all about it. He didn't have to. He'd come home exhausted every night. I saw what it did to him. I might not have the training, but I understand the job. I know what it takes. Don't make me laugh. I've seen your show. You wouldn't last 5 minutes on the force. What would you do if the killer showed up right now? I would blast them with my death ray. He's just kidding, Detective. This is Scout. Detective Cross, this is Scout. Looks like something out of Buck Rogers. Are you a real detective? Can you help me find my creator? You'd better get this flying toaster out of my face before things get ugly. Scout, maybe you should leave the nice detective alone. Oh. All right, Ms. Mizrahi, I think it's time we move this conversation down to the precinct, don't you? I got it, Honor. I found the security tape. Nice of you to join us. Detective Cross, oh geez. I mean, what a pleasant surprise. Maybe I'm getting forgetful in my old age, but didn't I tell you to guard this room? I am guarding the room. I mean, I was. I just had to go and, care to explain how Miss Marple over here managed to get in? She's not very Miss Marple, to be honest. You said to make sure nobody got through that door. You, didn't say anything about the air vent. So you wandered off and left a murder suspect at the scene of the crime. Alone. With all the evidence. Well, when you say it like that, I only went to check the CCTV system. Would have been back sooner, but I had to take the darn thing apart to get at the tape. Couldn't you just press the eject button? There's an eject button? So what do you say, Detective? Care to see my evidence? You have 5 minutes. After that, I'm taking you downtown. That's all I need. Scout, can you scan this? Beautiful. Oops. Whatever that is. Ah, it's the tape, apparently. Okay. Okay, what are we looking at? This is the security footage of the parking lot earlier this afternoon. Look, there's Bill. Who's that in the background? Looks like they've got spray cans. Got a problem with the vandals around here, Bill? Them? No, they're just contractors. We get a lot around here. You know, painters, carpenters, caterers. My brother was a painter, so I know a little something about... They're not contractors, they're kids. They've got skateboards, for God's sake. Didn't you say you were looking for kids doing graffiti earlier, Bill? Oh, jeez. As enlightening as this is for some of us, I don't see how it proves anything useful. I'm getting to that, Detective. Bill, can you fast forward to about 4:30 p.m.? There, that's it. See? That's me, standing by my car. I spoke to Bill, then Scout. Okay, so you were in the parking lot, so what? Blake was already dead. He died around 4:30 p.m. and the CCTV footage clearly shows I was in the parking lot. Well, I'll be damned. Not bad for a TV detective, huh? I guess not. Now, if I can just get you to write me an official statement, you can... Wait a second. How do you know the time of death? Bill, did you let her read the medical report? Oh, jeez. Poor Bill. Surprised they haven't tried to make a Nancy Drew anime. They made a Poirot anime. / Miss Marple. It's both. It's fantastic. Go look it up. Listen up, everyone. I need to keep you here for a little longer. Please, Detective. I've spent the last 20 minutes trying to get John and Becky to stop arguing. I don't know why he's become this, but he has. I'd have more luck sorting out the Middle East. This is supposed to be like 1996, so that's not a great thing. If you need something to keep you occupied, start working on those statements. What about me? Can I help out in some other way? Scout could... Listen, Nancy Drew. You got lucky with that CCTV, but that was all. That's all it was. Luck. Now go home and let the professionals handle this. Hey, how come she gets to go home? She could be the murderer. I've seen the evidence that proves otherwise. Only thing she's guilty of is being a pain in my ass. You can't keep me locked up in here. What if I'm next? Don't worry, babe. Anyone who tries anything, I'll whack him with one of my dumbbells. I don't know. He ended up, this was the wrong voice for him, but I'm sticking with it. You brought dumbbells with you on a job? You never know when you're gonna find a spare 5 minutes to work up a sweat. Know what I mean? Ugh, a reclusive nun would get what you mean. And even she'd think 5 minutes is pathetic. Wait, did I just find Becky funny? Detective, I'm begging you. You've got to let us out of here. I'm going stir crazy. Fine, you can leave the goddamn room. Just stay inside the studio grounds, okay? I mean, and any of you try anything and I'll have you tackled by a patrolman faster than you can say WrestleMania. Quick question, how cute is this theoretical patrolman? How good is his credit? Does he get on well with his mother? As for you, go home. Just for the record, you guys are all crazy. I'm putting that in my report. I mean, they're in TV. What did you expect? Praise the goddess we're free. Ish. Guess I should go home now, like you said. Don't feel bad, babe. You earned it. You said you were going to prove yourself innocent, and you went out and did it. I did, didn't I? So what are you waiting for? You're free to go. Uh-oh, you got that look on your face. Don't think you can hide it from me, Missy. I know that look. That's the honor Mizrahi. I'm not giving in special. It's just, I got myself out of trouble, but what about you guys? What about Blake? He gave me my big break. I wouldn't even be here without him. He wasn't just my boss, he was my friend. Right up until he fired you. But that's just it. It doesn't make any sense. All I could think of at the time was how angry I was, but looking back, he was so nervous. You've been playing a detective for too long, babe. You're starting to sound like one. It's not just me. There's something else going on. I just can't leave. I can't just leave. If you want to keep investigating, Honor, I'm here to help. Scout? Don't you want to go and find a real detective? You may not be a real detective, but maybe that's okay. Maybe what I really need is a partner. I'm good at finding things, but I'm no good with people. But you convinced Bill to help you. You proved your innocence to Detective Cross. So maybe I don't need a real detective after all, because together we can solve anything. If you want to try, that is. Ugh. Why not? I think I'm getting to like having you around anyway. How about you, Casey? Will you help me look into it? Absolutely. You know I've got your back. But, can I pop to the loo first? They don't say loo. I've needed to go for hours, and I'm genuinely scared something's about to burst. Patient unlocked. Office. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Beautiful. It's an apple. Aw yeah, I've ranked up. Now I'm a D level. A new bonus puzzle. Do you think this could be useful to the investigation? I'll be honest, it seems unlikely that an apple is the smoking gun. A gun? Be careful, Honor. Guns are dangerous. No, Scout, it's just a turn of phrase. It means the murder weapon or a vital clue. Oh. It's very confusing when humans say things that mean other things. What a mood. I'm sure you'll catch on. Catch on to what? The fucking sound effects. That was another one, wasn't it? Okay. Save. Okay. Also, so bonus puzzles? bonus puzzles. Oh my goodness. Ah. Oh. I don't know about those. I'm pretty sure. Not quite. Oops. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was right. Gotta listen to myself more. A donut. Okay, let's go back then. Oh, look at how cute this is. Mug? Coffee cup. Oops. Whatever that is. A car tire. Amazing. Love hearing my neighbors out back. Beautiful. Whatever that is. Cookie? I don't know. Muffin? Who knows? Police badge. Ah. Ah, not quite. Let's just do that. Because I'm not quite sure, so I don't really want to. So 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are the 3. I just don't know. Blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also know that it's not gonna be able to, either of those things will be able to reach. But I do think, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful. Whatever that is. First aid kit, apparently. I just like doing puzzles, you know? So 3, 6, 1, and 5, 1, 1, 1, 1. Can't be like that then. quite. One blank, one blank. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. I love this music. It's fantastic. Oh, I don't know about that one. But these, definitely. I still don't know. Whatever that is. Candy bar. Okay, there we go. Now I've done my... There's only gonna be one for level C? Well then. Rank C, sorry. Okay, let's investigate him. Well, look who it is. The lady that's putting the heel into Gumshoe. That one needs a bit of work, but you get the idea. I should introduce Scout. I should probably introduce you to Scout. The composer of this game also composed the Ace Attorney games. Ah, that makes sense. A new sidekick? Are you trying to make me jealous? Alright, give me a sec. I am Scout! He's some kind of investigation robot, we think? Sounds complicated. Yeah, it's probably easier if we don't try to explain it. Well, any friend of honors is a friend of mine. Nice to meet you, Scout. We're still not any closer to working out who killed Blake. Any ideas? Obviously, we can't discount ourselves. That only leaves... No, obviously we can discount ourselves. That only leaves Becky, Tully, and John. Don't forget Bill. There's no way Bill is involved. He wouldn't hurt a fly. You're right. I don't think he could plan a murder even if he wanted to. Last week I saw him get startled by his own reflection. Don't be mean. He's got a good heart. Did I say he didn't? You have a good heart and no brain. He's living proof. And you're proof someone can have neither. Oh, oh, oh. What do you think about Becky? Could she have killed Blake? That girl can hold a grudge better than Joan and Bet, but put together. But she wasn't exactly on good, and she wasn't exactly on good terms with Blake. Right, something about a contract disagreement? Don't suppose you heard any details through the gossip grapevine. As usual, she thinks she's not getting enough recognition. I heard she was demanding $100,000 for marketing. It's not so bad. The show could always use more marketing. Not for the show, for herself. You know, feature articles, billboards, cover of Celeb Life magazine. The Starshine Awards are coming up and she's determined to win Best Actress this year. Does she really think she can force herself onto the shortlist through advertising? That's crazy and exactly how it works. That's Becky, but Blake was having none of it. She's been trying to win that award for years. She's desperate. Who knows what she might resort to? What do you make of John? That weirdo with the bum bag? Yeah, because they don't call them fanny packs in the UK. They call them bum bags. Because fanny is a word for vagina in England. So, not just England, just the UK in general. So, that would be an incredibly silly name. But then again, so is bum bag. But that's just me. 3 out of 10, tops. That's not what I meant for once. Fine. Well, there are fans and then there are fans. Like that girl we met outside the studio last year. She was intense. Like, chain you to a radiator and get all misery on your ass intense. How could I forget? She tried to cut off some of my hair. I'm not sure if John's in the same league of crazy, but don't you think it's weird that he showed up today of all days? What about that contractor guy? Tully? Such a dour name for such a gorgeous guy. If he wasn't such a creep, he'd be a solid 7. Oh sure, he tries it on with you and Becky. But what about me, huh? What am I, chopped liver? I don't know if he's bi. Honestly, I really am destined to be alone forever, aren't I? Might as well get a cat and start knitting my own jumpers. Oh babe, don't take this the wrong way, but maybe if we're quite so picky, you might have more luck. A girl should always know her worth honor. I wish I'd known that before I married Ryan. Anyway, let's focus. Do you think Tully is a real suspect? Don't be ridiculous. A murderer with those eyes? This coming from the man who said Jeffrey Dahmer had a certain mystique. Touché. Be honest. Do you think there's a case against me? Please. How long have I known you now? 4 years? You're about as capable of murder as I am of giving my parents a grandchild. Thanks. I never suspected you either, for the record. I should hope not. Besides, if I was going to kill someone, I'd do it with far more flair. Blood force trauma to the head is just so straight, you know? You're not wrong, Casey. Investigate. Oh, there doesn't seem to be any more to investigate. There is. Coffee pot. What's this liquid, Honor? That's coffee. I don't know how I'd get through the day without it. I see. So it's a kind of fuel, like gasoline? Kind of, but it tastes better. Or at least it's supposed to. Stuff from our coffee machine, on the other hand. I'm having difficulty understanding. Is this coffee machine a fuel dispenser? I apologize for asking so many questions. Many of the textual connections in my ontological database were lost when I was discarded. You lost me at ontological. Isn't that something to do with insects? I know many things, but the relationships between those things is unclear. I'm trying to rebuild them. I don't know if it's a fuel or not, Scout. It's complicated. Not everything can be broken cleanly into simple facts like that. I see. You do? No, but my programming tells me that is a good thing to say when faced with things I don't understand. I see. You stink at Picross? It's okay. I will probably later move on to doing things on easy mode instead of normal. It's an ID card. It looks like it belongs to Tully. He seems to be quite forgetful with his belongings. Wait a second. This card says it's a Gridmore Studios ID, but I don't recognize the design at all. Do you think it's fake? Sorry, Honor. I have no reference to compare against. Perhaps there's someone more familiar with these cards who can help. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. So I'm gonna save. We'll do this. Yep. So we'll do this. Ariana's gonna stream again tonight. I don't know what game, but we're gonna start that earlier time. I've changed our whatchamacallit. I've changed our schedule on the channel, so you can look at it there. But she'll be starting at 6 Pacific instead of 7 Pacific, so just an hour earlier than we have been doing. just while we're, you know, at home, and it doesn't mean we have to take time to get home from work. You know, makes everything easier. So, have a great day, guys. I'm also going to stream again at this time on Friday. So I'm going to pop you guys over. I'm going to raid my friend Kira because she's doing her baby challenge, 100 baby challenge right now, I think. So, yep. Okay. Bye, y'all.